That's there. That's there. Half tank of gas. I wish I had a mount. I am 30 minutes behind schedule. Keys. Whew. But I'm not 30 minutes behind schedule with you guys. Everything's ready. Ba, 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 ba. Houston. We got liftoff. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. As you guys can see, you guys have never seen me do my day-to-day routine. My day-to-day routine. First time you guys are getting a glimpse of it. And the reason why is because it is a very, very busy time for me. Dump that there. So between doing lives, doing pools, doing music, and yes, still gotta teach a student today. Doing all those things. I'm still coming on here and I'm going live. Let's pop that clutch. There we go. I'm still going live because I'm committed to the process. I'm committed to the process. So, title of the room today is How Committed Are You? So I was supposed to wake up, supposed to go to the said gym. I did not get in last night until dark. I mean, climbed out of my last job at 7:25 p.m. to be exact. If you're watching the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell notification button. But I climbed out the last job at 7:25 p.m. Got home, immediately hit the shower, ate some food, knocked out hard. I went to sleep hard. And now I'm back at it again. And when I woke up today, I was like, I want to go to the gym. That is the reason why I took the said shower at nighttime. Okay. Subaru's driving a little slower than I would like. But again, you know, he's still doing the speed limit. That's the reason why I did all those things. I was beat down. So after wandering the kitchen, I decided to lay back down because I was like, you got a lot of stuff to do today, Blair. You got a lot of stuff to do today. Lay down for about another hour and a half. Feeling good now. And then I thought about, you know, as I got ready to go towards my job, I'm already loaded up. I was like, gotta give this live. I was thinking against giving a live. But again, the If you think about my question, how committed am I? How committed am I to this process? How committed are you? How committed are you? You know, if I didn't give this live, if I didn't do any of these things, it would have been okay. You know, everybody would have been like, okay, get your rest, king. It would have been okay. However, it wouldn't have been okay for me. I'm even got the Dr. Pepper Zero. I'm more addicted to the fizz than the soda. However, it wouldn't have been okay for me because I've got a goal to obtain. I've got a goal to reach, and keep this in mind. With that goal comes a level of commitment. With this goal comes a level of commitment. With this process comes a level of commitment. So how committed are you? I don't have any music in the background. I'm not sitting behind any keys. So let's just ride for a minute. Think about that commitment level. If you're watching, drop a hello in. Drop a hello, drop a happy hump day in. I talked about Shock G yesterday, how I think that he was a phenomenal pianist, and I wish I knew more about him per se than what I could find on the media. But let's think about that commitment level to the process. Now, I know that people may come in and out the room and people say, well, there's only a certain amount of folks watching. That does not stop my commitment. That does not influence a lack of commitment. Because whether two are watching, whether none are watching, I'm still committed to the process. I am still committed to myself, committed to you guys. And this is the reason why we do these lives. Yes. On my regular day-to-day. On my regular day-to-day, Liz, remember me. You know what? I'm going to Liz Hates School. I'm not going to say I remember you offhand because I need to. I'm probably going to click on your page and profile. But happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And the more you guys drop in and say remember me, I'll remember your tagline, which is very interesting. Liz Hates School. Liz, that's a very interesting name you have there. Hate school and why. Talked about commitment levels as well. You've never seen me in my work vehicle going live, and I was talking about commitment levels. I was talking about I have give this live while driving to work. Driving my regular 9 to 5. And it is because I'm committed. I could have chosen to be like, I'll bring the message to you guys tomorrow. But one failed misstep today will lead to another failed misstep tomorrow. You got to be committed to the process. Now, even though I'm supposed to keep this live going for, according to my clock, another 20 minutes, I think I'm going to keep this going until I reach my destination. What are some of the things that keep you guys committed? You know, if you guys have a car note, that contract keeps you committed. I should get on my funny. I'm like, some of you guys are staying more committed to that depreciating car. Now that's for a different channel. For a different channel. The weird thing is my radio used to work in this car. Coming at you from the city of Las Vegas. It was 91 degrees yesterday. It was hot. Going to my next job right now, or my first job. I'm anticipating to be there at 7 a.m. Climbing out of there by 11 to 11:30. Ouch. Ouch, I say. The reason why I got behind was because of the winds. We had these extreme windstorms. Yeah. And had to pick up the pieces from that. If you leave a comment in the comment section, also let me know what defines commitment. What do you think commitment is? Are men more committed than women? Are women more committed than men? You guys see me driving to my clients' houses right now. I'm committed to them because they are paying customers. They pay for a service. And they pay for you gotta make a 3-point move. Now, unless you can make that rather quickly behind a tow truck. Yeah, I don't think you can. So now we run into traffic. But at least I got this far. Commitment level, guys. How committed are you? How committed are you? Even when it comes to learning piano, not behind the keys. Guys, I got in so late yesterday, I didn't even get a chance to sit down at the piano. I didn't even get a chance to sit down at the keys. I didn't even get a chance to turn on the board. And as you guys can see, I didn't even get a chance to do that today. I'm like, wow, I must have really been busy. Excuse me. How committed are you? There's a process. There's a process. I'm a married man. There's a commitment that you take at the altar. Yeah, I don't know. Some people threw in the lyrics, not the lyrics, but what they say through the, till death do us part. Anything that can happen, we still gonna be here. Everything in life demands some type of commitment. Those are part of the spiritual laws. I noticed one time I was giving one of these lives. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm thinking, so I should be able to make some stuff happen on Thursday. Just thinking about my day. Thinking about my day. Still committed to these lives. Still coming live to you guys behind the wheel of the vehicle. Love you, Lord. Okay, hey, love you, Lord. Hey, man, like, subscribe. I don't know if you're a male or female, but like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'm talking about commitment levels. Why you guys are seeing me for the very first time on my regular day of work. Beside or opposed to me being in the studio behind a piano. This is why you guys, why am I seeing him here? dressed in he's got highlighted shirt on, got a new black hat from Walmart. Shout out to my favorite store. Oh man. Okay, this is not gonna work for me. Here we go. I wonder if I'll pass Jones first. No, because then if I end up there first, then I've got to end the live. And I said I was going to be committed to this live until I got to my very first stop. Commitment levels, guys. It's hump day. It is Wednesday, April what? April 8th, I believe. If you're coming to the live, drop a hello. Let me know where you're from. Springtime, let me know what the weather's like. Amelia, good morning, how you doing? Talking about commitment levels. Why are you guys seeing me, why are you seeing me in my work attire as opposed to being at the studio, as opposed to being at the studio or behind some piano keys? It's because I have decided to be committed to doing these lives. I've got a couple commitments, as you can see. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. But it's because this is my level of commitment. This is look. This superseded the gym. Keep that in mind. This superseded me going to the gym, and partially, I didn't go to the gym because my body, I was tired. I was like, I need rest. I need resting at 48. Who am I trying to impress anyway? Who am I trying to look good for anyway? And with that thought in mind, I was committed to sleep. And I knew I could do this live in the amount of time that I could do it for, because I time everything. I time everything. Thank you guys for tuning in to the live, if you're there. First and foremost, I know some of them might not be as engaging, but if you could take the meat and spit out the bones, get the message of what I'm trying to convey. Especially if you guys see me doing this on the way to my regular work, you can be like, that dude's committed. That dude has an insatiable drive. He is committed. And that's the reason why I titled the live the way I did. So keep that in mind on this Wednesday when we talk about the commitment levels. When we start even talking about it, yeah, this is gonna be for a different topic of discussion. When we talk about leveling up, getting to the next level, guys, I'm gonna tell you personally, it's not easy. It is not easy. I need to get something for that window. Getting to the next level is not easy. Sometimes, if not most times, even though we make it look like fun, it's not. But the haves opposed to the have-nots, we understand what we need to do. If we start thinking about even something as simple as or one main example that I like to point out is Michael Jordan. Now, from what I have looked at, researched, I hate saying research because that's such an overused word, but from what I looked up, there have been many faces of the NBA. But Michael Jordan, by far, he's globalized basketball, and that's pretty freaking amazing. When somebody's globalized the game, many faces, but this man brought it to the globe, around the world. Think about the drive that he had. 6 championships, one team. Took him 10 years before he won his very first championship. What set this dude apart was, I hate referring to him as a dude, even though he's a dude. I'm gonna put some more respect on his name. What set him apart? What set Mr. Michael Jordan, his airness, Air Jordan, apart from the other players was his drive. His goal, his ambition, his drive, his goal, his ambition, his competitive nature to win. He's a very competitive person. It's like I wonder how would I be if I was born. When was Michael Jordan born? 63. So I was born in 78. So even if how would I have been if I was born somewhere around Michael Jordan's time? And in the same sport. And mind you, there have been many players that have been. The Mailman, Karl Malone, the NBA 80s. I know I just took a huge left and started talking about sports. But if I bring the topic back, look at his commitment. Look at his commitment. And Charles Barkley was like, yo, this dude, when we just out partying, this dude was out doing this. He wanted to win. His commitment level. Also in the comment section, what are you committed to? What are you committed to? What next goal do you want to reach? What next goal do you want to reach? What are you willing to forsake to reach that goal? You know, there's certain things that in my life personally, I was like, I got to say no to that. I got to say no to A, B, C, and D because I've got a long-term goal for this. It all ties together, folks. Commitment levels, goals, becoming successful. Commitment levels, goals, and becoming successful in today's market. And the weird thing is, even though my heart goes out, man, I want to get one of those motorcycles, but I know it's gonna be no bueno for me. Sorry. Even in today's market, I know that, you know, I said, well, how do young folks gonna make money? Excuse me. It's actually easier for them. Sorry. But guys, I'm pulling up. This live went for 27 minutes exactly. 27 and counting, going on 28. I guess I knew it was gonna go for that long. How long it takes me to drive to certain places. But let's talk about the commitment level, folks. Let's talk about your commitment level. You guys have seen me go live. While I am going to my 9 to 5, while I'm going to get this job, because of a commitment level. What's up from New Zealand? T, what's going on? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification. I got about 2 more minutes on this live. Sorry, that was a fumble. I got about 2 more minutes on this live. I was talking about the commitment level. Why you see me going live from behind the wheel of my vehicle as opposed to in the studio or behind a piano. It's because of my commitment level. Commitment level to giving these lives. I've also formed a very, very, very good habit. So I am pulling up, guys. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. When we talk about commitment levels, also think of leveling up and what it takes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification. Happy hump day and peace.